Hi guys, it's my second review today, and it's the Blu-ray extended edition of The Lord of the Rings, which I've been waiting for quite a while now. I did hold off on the Blu-ray set of the theatrical edition, and this is really the only one I wanted to upgrade, was the extended. And first of all, I'm pleased to say, as you can see, there's a sticker up there, and what you can do is just take that Blu-ray thing off, so your box set looks a lot nicer. So there you go. You don't have any of that horrible Blu-ray band at the top of your set. The 3 extended versions in here come with, you know, the 1080p picture, and obviously it's got a DTS HD MA 6.1 audio. So it's got the best picture you can get, and the best sound you can get. Actually, it sounds fantastic, because I have reviewed, I've gone through some of my favourite scenes just to check them out, see what they look like. And I can first of all say that the sound is amazing. I want to get to the picture and talk about that a little bit more in a second, once I've shown you what's inside, because there is a bit of controversy, especially over the Fellowship of the Ring. It's a 15 disc set, so it means that you're going to get both movies split in 2 again, which I was a little bit surprised about. I thought, being a Blu-ray, if I can get this a full shot of this there, I thought, being a Blu-ray, they would actually be able to put the whole of the extended edition on one disc, but I suppose they still want to keep everything looking as best they can, so that's why they split them again. Let's have a look here. I just want to so there's 15 discs in here, 9 special features, they're still DVDs, and it's got so it's got all the documentaries. It's basically pretty much the extended edition of what we had before, but a few specials put on on HD now, and the films are in HD as well. So I'll just open it up and have a look inside. Now this does differ to the American version from what I've seen. Let's get back here. This does differ a little bit to the American version. It opens up to show the map off. Inside the slip cover, inside the cover here, that's magnetic. The artwork itself is very similar. What is different is when you take the discs out. So you've got Fellowship, 2 Towers. I'll show you these in more detail in a second. And Return of the King. I'll just show you the back of this. There you go. It's a lovely shiny gold look to it. It's a really nice looking box set. Okay, so let's actually talk about the boxes that hold the actual Blu-rays in and DVDs in. This is where I think we differ from the American versions. From what I've seen on a YouTube review of the USA versions, these are not blue cases. They're actually black cases in the US. So in the UK we have blue cases, and I do think ours seem to be a little bit thicker. I'm not quite sure. I couldn't quite work out why that was the case, but it did seem to have the same amount of cases in the actual box set, but maybe I need to scrutinise that a little bit more. But yeah, this is what the UK looks like. So we've got Fellowship of the Ring, as it opens up here. We've got the movie, or the movie, in 2 parts, part 1 and part 2, and we've got like the information here about the the menus and everything. Whoops. A little bit annoying about these is that they do seem to be a bit crammed in. So that's as far back as they'll fit in, but this hinge here sort of bends up the menu, so that can be a little bit annoying, but there you go. It's just a niggle really. The discs themselves look very similar to how they did in the DVD versions. Okay, so apart from the movie, we have the appendices, parts 1 and 2, and these are DVDs, and we also have the Fellowship of the Ring behind the scenes, which is also another DVD disc. So 3 DVDs in there and 2 Blu-rays. I'll get back to Fellowship in a second. The Two Towers. Just on the back of all of these is just writing garb telling you exactly what's in here. This one doesn't seem to be scrunched up for some reason. Oh well. We've got part 1 here of the movie, part 2 of the movie, the appendices again, and Two Towers behind the scenes DVD. And on Return of the King, part 1, part 2, the appendices DVD, and part 6 DVD, and behind the scenes of Return of the King. Bit disappointed inside these that no picture inside, typical Warner Brothers. There you go. That's to be expected of Warner Brothers now, I'm afraid. But overall, I'm still very happy with the way the set looks. Right. Okay, let's go to the controversy, and it mainly seems to be over this one, Fellowship of the Ring. Now, there's a lot of talk about the green tint that is affecting this film. If you listen to some people, you think that you'll be watching the whole film as if you're wearing green tinted glasses. I've watched the scenes. I don't think that's the case at all. There is green tint, and I will point out some of the tinting issues, which I think have actually been put there on purpose. First of all, when the Shire scene starts on my version, I'm sure pretty much most others, when the Shire scene starts, the greens in the Shire are absolutely fantastic, stand out, look great. I looked up to other colours, see if they were being affected by any green tinting. They didn't seem to be. Everything seems to be standing out brightly in their own colour, and the sky still looked a nice blue. Now, there's a scene in here where Pippin and Merry talk, they're asking Boromir, Aragorn, about second breakfast, and they're heading towards a bog. Now, this scene is quite a hazy green scene. I think that maybe it's been added there because they're obviously heading to the bog, and it is quite an overcast sky, and I think Jackson wanted to show that they were maybe heading more towards a darker, danker area, probably wanted to make it look less sunny, which it does in other in the earlier scenes. And to me, it just looked natural. The snow isn't off colour, but then if you've got everything else around you as a hazy green look to it, snow is white and reflects the look of the surroundings, of what it looks like during that day. So it looked natural to me. I really didn't have a problem with that scene at all. So yeah, there is a green hazy tint to it, but when they actually get into the bog and they're wading through the bog, I mean, it's really gets really green, and it just looks like a nasty old bog that gives off a green mist. So that scene looked fine to me. And the next scene is where Boromir picks up the ring, where they're in the snow again. And rather than looking green to me, it had a kind of a cyan blue look to it, much like it does when the sun is setting. You know, you're losing light, and once again the scene to me looked natural. It looked like it was added there for effect, and honestly didn't feel that this green tint was really affecting the film at all. I didn't, you know, from other scenes, didn't notice any green tint, and when I did see the tinting effect, I think it was done for done on purpose, done to give the lighting a more appropriate look. So yes, to report about tinting, yes, there is tinting. Does it ruin the film? No, it doesn't. Do I think it was put on there on purpose? I think it is put on there on purpose. I think when you actually watch the film and you see those scenes, they look natural scenes to me that maybe Jackson changed probably because he didn't want everywhere looking sunny and bright, and he wanted a certain scene to look a certain way. So, I mean, if I'm wrong and these discs get called back, and you know, I'll be the first one to put my hands up and say, hey, I got it wrong, and I was just assuming something. But from what I can see, tinting didn't bother me at all. I think the film looks great in all of these versions, and this is a fantastic set. And yeah, I definitely recommend it if you've got the DVDs of this. I've watched DVDs on my Blu-ray with my LED TV, and while they upscale, it doesn't compare to how the film looks on Blu-ray. It looks a lot better on Blu-ray. So yeah, I can do nothing but heartily recommend you go out and get this box set. It's absolutely fantastic. So here it is, guys. The Lord of the Rings, finally out, and you know, one of my, as you know, I collect a lot of stuff from Lord of the Rings, so you know, for me this is a very important release, and I'm just so happy I finally got it in the best picture possible. I'll catch you later, guys.